Welcome to Fortitude Fund, Work Hard, Play Hard, a series of videos where we talk with Northeast Indiana entrepreneurs. Today, we're with Blanca Rosa at Ambrosia Orchard. We're gonna be interviewing her while we do some blind game of apple cider tasting. So make sure you tune in and have fun. All right, Blanca, thank you for joining us today. So what we're gonna do for this interview, you are gonna do a blindfold test of each of, many of the ciders that you have to test how good you are at knowing your own flavors, which you feel confident about, right? Very confident?
Pretty confident. I did throw 2 meads in there too.
Oh, okay.
2 meads, 2 cider. I'm pretty confident just because our stuff is pretty different. If you ask our regulars, they'll say, oh yeah, no, you can tell that this is this every time.
Ambrosia Orchard mugs available for sale.
All right, so I told him it's gonna be tricky because it's not in a glass, so I can't smell it very well. But, oh, this is definitely a cider.
Okay.
It's Gold Rush, I can tell. It's Gold Rush. I know, it's a Gold Rush, a single varietal, so it's made with our Gold Rush apples. And then it's bottle fermented, so it's got kind of like a funky flavor to it, and it's really dry.
All right.
Easy, hands down.
All right, yeah, that was easy peasy just from the smell, fantastic. What was the aha moment of when you were like, I need to open a business?
So we're pretty backwards. In my culture, I'm Latina. We are very legacy driven. So my father-in-law owns an orchard. He established it. My husband grew up on it. And he had made a comment that he wants us to take it over one day. And so I said, well, I don't enjoy living way out yonder in the country. So we started one here. And my husband said, if we do ciders and meads, then that will pay for the property, for the trees that I wanted to put in. And I said, okay, no. And then his grandmother said, oh, just let him do it. Just let him do it. Let's see. Oh, that's definitely peach fuego. Woo! Guajillo peppers and smoked serranos.
Nice.
Which is fun because we grew the serranos on our farm this year.
If you had to describe your orchard in 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
That's tricky because you said orchard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go on.
So orchard, I would say innovative because we really like to research what we're putting in.
Okay.
And fun because it's just fun to wander. And it's a lot of work. People don't realize it's a lot of work to own an orchard. And for business, I would say community driven.
Okay.
Because everything we do here is about the community. And then fun, and I guess fun wild together, because if people dream it, we try to do it. And I don't know, evolving.
Okay.
When we got the Founders Grant in 2020, my vision was actually to build this stage. It was also right at the time that the pandemic really started happening. And I was very blessed to be able to put a band on this stage with part of that grant money and open up the entire property. So people got social distance, they could still listen to music. They were outside, they could enjoy a beverage.
That's
so
really
cool.
Yeah, that's really resourceful from you, right? Taking something as bad as COVID and turning it into an opportunity. It seems like what you guys did, and we are really happy that 5 years ago we were able to be a small part of it. That's amazing.
Yeah. People are gonna think I'm cheating because I can smell it and know. Oh, I think this is orchard. It's Harold Scare. I smelled the cider, but it's definitely not cider, it's mead. And that's Harold Scare.
Okay, you're partially right. So I combined them a little bit.
You're a little.
So you smelled the cider and tasted the meat, which is amazing.
No, wait, you really
Yeah,
did?
I did. I mixed a little bit of both.
That's so funny. You think you're so slick.
I was
right?
trying to be a little slick. We talked about your aha moment. Do you have any oops moments during your long history of having the business?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, the biggest part was to create a team that is able to support me where I'm not, where I, as an owner, am not great at. And so I have an amazing team. My mother-in-law really is, she always jokes, but I call her the boss because she manages us very well.
Nice.
I have another gal who will learn anything. She loves to learn.
That's awesome.
And then we had a gentleman, TJ. If you know Ambrosia, you know TJ. And he built the entertainment and fun and love the Ambrosia shows with the community. Like, he built that for us. I guess the aha moment is knowing, like, when I'm not confident or capable of doing something, bringing in a team member who can.
And the oops?
The oops was
Just the
not
weaknesses.
figuring it out soon enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Combining the oops and the aha, just like we combine the cider and the mead.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Right, you're perfect. See, you're
Perfect, right there.
natural. You're a natural.
But we're done. Don't touch it too much.
Oh, don't touch it.
Oh, yeah, because I feel like that would be a little cheating.
Well, yeah.
All right.
That's a Kayla.
Gala?
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hey.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get between the Williams Pride and the Gala.
And the Gala. All right.
So, yes. Okay.
You nailed it.
Good.
If every job in the world paid the same amount of money, what job would you be doing today?
That's so hard because I grew up very poor, inner city, and I met my husband and I fell in love with this environment, and I was impatiently waiting for apples. So I started a flower farm, and I love it, but we really have to normalize how hard it is. It is hard work. So I would love to say I would do flower farming and apple growing and this business 8 hours a day. And then I think about 8 hours a day of pulling weeds, or 8 hours a day of pruning, or is it 95 degrees or is it 60 degrees? Oh, it's Williams Pride because it's an apple.
There we go.
Oh, they're so good this season too.
Love it. What is a funny or memorable thing that has happened in the farm that just, as soon as I said that, like, brings a memory to you?
I think this sounds so awful. All the bickering that happens here at the orchard, which not everybody would agree with me, but I had mentioned Missy, our girl who's like loves to learn new things. My husband's an engineer. All the stereotypical engineer things where like they're kind of reserved and they're really smart. He falls under all of those. And Missy is learning things and he doesn't correct her. And then I'm like, oh no, what happened? And it's so funny because the dynamic of the relationships, like, it's comical. And you have to laugh about it because otherwise you're like, well, what are you gonna do? It's a trick. Yeah, it's not even an apple, it's a pear. Oh, this is actually an Asian pear.
Okay.
They're from Asia. So the pears that we know a lot are actually from Europe. They're European pears.
Okay.
Asian pears are kind of growing a little bit in popularity.
Okay.
But they grow really well here.
Last question.
Okay.
So, to all of the entrepreneurs out there, even fellow grantees along the years, and early startup entrepreneurs, what is one piece of advice that you would give them from drawing from your own experience?
Don't be afraid. I'm a very I have in my brain a pendulum. Like I always have to have the excitement outweigh the worry, and seek out, know your weaknesses and seek out resources. I think that's the most important way to be successful.
Thank you so much for having us at the orchard today. You nailed every single thing, so you definitely know your stuff, and it's been great getting to know your product, your business, and you.
Thank you. I love having you here.
Thank you.